So basically, they were sucking each other. Yeah.
They was what?
They were sucking on each other.
Niggas be conveniently gay. like yo, it's like, yo, let's be gay for a little while now because this man is popping. So now let's talk about when I was gay at one time. Yo, and I don't got nothing against gay people. Like I said, I respect the gay people that say they gay. I don't really like the people when I'm talking about gay people that's hiding that they're gay in the closet. That's what I'm saying. Come out and say that you gay. If that's what you're doing, cool. Kanye been in the public eye for at least going on 20 years, if not longer. Maybe 22, 23 years, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. And now you gay or had gay acts or whatever the point be, shit ain't working. Everything he got going on ain't seem to have been working. He had swastikas. He's Hitler last month, wasn't he? Hitler? And then he was a KKK nigga about 3 weeks ago. Now he molested his cousin and he gonna do a song about it. It's just too convenient. See, and you know what I like what academics did, to be totally honest with you? What academics did was he filmed everything in that interview. Now imagine that interview would have started with the KKK shit on. You'd be like, oh, this nigga's crazy. Oh, this nigga Kanye is wild. He filmed when he came in. Kanye was a regular person. Hey, man, how you doing? What's happening? Cool? Let me go change and put my shit on. Come back out, now let me get the BA now. Then when he thought the interview was over and they stopped taping, he took the shit off and was a regular cool nigga again. I would go for some of this shit, pause, if we didn't just see shit like that. And not just shit like that. When I'm around Kanye, I don't see none of the crazy shit. I haven't been around him in years. Maybe like 3 years ago, I seen him for about an hour or two. But he's a regular guy that wanted to rap and did hot beats and so on and so forth. And he figured out a lane for himself. He started with snatching shit and paparazzi on his pictures, got around the right bitches that made his celebrity grow and made their celebrity grow too. And, you know, I remember Dame talking about Cam, you know, he's bipolar, he don't be taking his medicine. I never knew this. I'm not saying he is, and I'm not playing with people who are bipolar, I get it. I just never seen none of this shit. And I've been around Kanye for a long time ago. And what I'm saying is, if this is true, what I will say is this. I lived in Chicago for about 5 years. Shout out to the West Side, K-Town, all my niggas on the South Side, the Hundreds and everything. Everybody know I stayed up in Chicago for about a good 4 or 5 years. And Chicago is one of the best towns, best cities. Mm-hmm. I love Chicago because I got New York vibes, but it was super duper violence. Don't get that fucked up. But the women were more cool. Like it wasn't New York, like, you know, New York girls are a little rough or whatever. It was like New York vibes. I'm talking about, you know, to me, the West Side reminded me of Harlem. South Side was like Brooklyn. They got trains, they have a downtown, et cetera. It was, landscape-wise, it was like New York. And I had a real good time. But, and I'm not saying nothing about the city of Chicago, but two of the biggest superstars ever, it's some molestation, nasty, peeing on bitches shit. It's a lot of shit going on with two of the biggest superstars ever, not just from Chicago, ever in music history, where some personal nasty shit going on. I don't know what was going on up there like that. This is before I got there, obviously, but y'all putting a stain on a good city, man. Y'all need to cut the shit, baby. Not only that, and listen, I want them to get better too, but I'm gonna stop feeling sorry for niggas with money. Cause there's niggas with no money who getting evicted tomorrow. They don't got the rent money. Somebody died in their family, they can't pay for the funeral. Niggas gotta live in a projects where they don't like niggas on the other side of projects. Niggas shooting on this side of projects. Niggas up the block don't like niggas down the block. You gotta stay in that environment. Yeah, you can get on the flight and go anywhere. Well, I'm not gonna keep feeling sorry for niggas who could change their circumstances. It's niggas who stuck in certain circumstances who can't change their circumstances, but we steady giving pity to niggas who could change their environment. I'm not doing it. I hope my man get his rent money that he need because I gave it to him last month. Hopefully he'll get it again this month. It's situations like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hope that it's another nigga I know. Last year, I helped his son pay for his tuition. It's another year. They have to pay for a tuition coming up this year. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna help out, but that's his kid. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't my man like that. You know, I do good because his son is good. I like his son a lot. But the point being is, it's niggas in them type of situations.
Yeah.
We got to stop this.
Feeling sorry for niggas who know better.
Yeah.
I like that. I can go with that.
Yeah, man. Because if it was a situation, like I said, when I see the academic shit and I see them getting the character, I'm like, I don't know, man.
So, Killer Cam, as usual, always got an interesting take on things. Shout out to Killer. Shout out to It Is What It Is. May Stat. Y'all go subscribe and watch them if you want to see the whole podcast. But listen, bro. I fucks with Killer, bro. And Killer is a logical guy. You know what I'm saying? Killer's normally like pretty much all the time logical. But this one right here, this one right here is a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Out of touch. Camron's a little out of touch on this. And I understand the whole Kanye lore with Kanye just creating all these characters and doing all these different things and wearing all these different clothes and saying all this brash type of stuff, and you feel me? But this one is a little different, bro. Like, he spoke on him as a kid taking advantage of another kid. Not only another kid, his family member who's in turn is doing a life sentence, which sounds like some kind of guilt. It sounds like some kind of guilt. And Kanye said that his cousin was doing life for killing a pregnant woman. Now, I don't know if he was taking advantage of a pregnant woman or if that's the reason that Kanye even included that in there. Or told Dave Blunt to say that rather. You know what I'm saying? Because Dave Blunt wrote it. But it's like, yeah, I can't go with Cam on this one, bro. I can't fully, because it's like the Klan suit and all the other crazy things he wore. You know what I'm saying? The football player uniform that Kanye be wearing and all the crazy clothes and stuff and antics. This one was like probably the most shocking to me, bro. You know what I mean? It was the most shocking. You could tell there was a lot of trauma behind that shit. And yeah, I don't think that shit cool, what he said he was doing, but this genuinely sound like some shit he been wanting to say. Like, why would you choose to say this? He could have said a bunch of other stuff. Why would you choose to say this? This is something that he been wanting to say. So I just think that Killer was a little out of touch. He's taking it a little lighter than, which is not him, it's not Camron's problem. But this is something very serious. This is a topic that you probably want to really take some thought in to understand or to even try to understand. That's anybody, not just Camron, not just me. This ain't like him saying George Bush don't like black people and all that. Like, that stuff was pretty racy. But this is like, I'm getting all type of PTSD vibes over this. Like trauma, like cry for help. Like this ain't funny to me at all. The Klan suit was funny. The Hitler thing was funny. That stuff, I mean, I'm not saying it's funny in the sense of I'm laughing at people's pain, but this is like ancestral, if you know what I'm saying? This is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I did think when Academics and him did the interview, I kind of wish that, I feel Camera on that. I kind of wish that Academics didn't have the nigga on the camera putting into the, getting in the costume. But I mean, Academics was like, fuck it, just keep it rolling. I'm gonna put it out however it went. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But yeah, nonetheless, this exact situation is just a cry for help to me, bro. Like, he could have said more for real, for real. He could have said if he wanted to just be super controversial, he could have said I was effing him. Or, you know what I'm saying? He could have took it to the next level. Even though SMD is worse. I mean, well, it's just as bad, but it would have been more shocking to say I was effing my cousin. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying. It would have sounded more harsh to the ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he just woke. Kanye was like, yeah, I want to be gay. And in the song, Kanye says he's not gay. He said, even though up until that point, that was you being gay. You know what I'm saying? But, and as a teenager, you're 14, like, come on, my nigga. You know, you're almost 15. 15 is high school. 14, 15 is high school for people. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he said, but just to be clear, he didn't say he was. He said in the song, and I know I'm not gay, da, 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 whatever, right? And that's for him to go through himself or whatever. But, yeah, I think that Cam was a little off base with this one. And, but I understand. And then, like, what is crazy, he said, R. Kelly and Kanye, two of the biggest, you know, artists from Chicago of all times, really. You know, they was on some wild, you know, crazy shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about that. I was like, damn, the fuck. I don't think that directly correlates to that's how niggas in Chicago is, but I do think that's something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you got to think, bro. Chicago, like he said, Chicago is a rough city. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Chicago not going to really like that shit that Camron said. Even though he was being clear and saying, I'm not trying to disrespect Chicago. I don't think the whole, but why say it, Camron? You know what I'm saying? And I do remember Camron used to always brag on being, well, not brag, but always mention being in Chicago. Way before it was like the cool thing now. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's always been a cool place, but yeah, I just don't. I don't think that with this one. I don't think Kanye was trying to be. I mean, Kanye knew this was going to be controversial, but he could have went a different way if he just wanted to ruffle feathers and shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This shit is wild, bro. I agree. This shit is wild. That song is pretty. That's probably the most out of nowhere shit I heard an artist say. You know, on a record, you know, with fans that are familiar with his work. You know what I'm saying? But you already said the thing, the truth set him free. The truth shall set you free and all that. It's funny, I seen some comments that was like, yo, a picture of the one nigga that's in the jail like, yo, Kanye is my cousin. And then niggas like, oh, Kanye your cousin, right? Are you like, no, I was capping, nigga. That ain't really my cousin. Like, no, nigga, that's your motherfucking cousin, nigga. But you know, that's more powers to him, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like and subscribe, notification bell, man. I'm gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm smoking gas, feel like I cute. Feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah. I feel like I cute. I'm sipping that red solo like I cute. Yeah. I got all these bitches on